Hello and welcome back to this best of 5 series here between Fnatic aLive spawning as the blue Terran in the bottom basically the 6 o'clock position here on the map Metropolis. I actually do know the name of this map. I'm surprised because most of the maps I don't know the names of because I haven't memorized them enough, and I really need to do that. And up here is the red Protoss Squirtle spawning in the 12 o'clock position here. So we're gonna get right into this game. Pylon going down here for Squirtle, fairly standard here. Don't want to get supply blocked, although we'll see if he gets supply blocked for a second or two, or maybe he has the timing just perfect. We'll see. No, supply blocked for about half a second or a quarter of a second or whatever, but for better timing than I ever had as a Protoss. Let's see. aLive here is going to opt to scout with this SCV. No, he's going to throw down the barracks. Going to wall off. And this is a map that a lot of Terran players I have seen go and enjoy their the distant cross spawns to take a base, take an early expansion, and then throw up a bunker right here. And that's something that is very well possible here from aLive. aLive now going to throw down that depot. This pro won't make it in time since he just didn't get there in time. He's gonna see that there's a wall off here, but that's all he's gonna see. Oh, aLive, that little trickster, he started the depot and then, wow, that was pretty cheeky right there. He started the depot and then left. This pro gonna find out that there's nothing for him really to see. Gonna try picking away, doing only 4 damage there. That was pretty cool, ensuring actually that the pro did not get into the mineral line, or not the mineral line, but didn't get into his base. Squirtle is completely scouted out here by aLive. aLive saw that the second assimilator was on the way after the cyber core, so both going standard builds, and there's the expansion here. Did that probe see it? I don't think so. Let's see here. Nope, he did not see it, but he can probably expect it. These Marines moving out as far as they possibly can in order to prevent the any probe from getting in there and spotting that. Now, most Terrans, as I said, do enjoy taking this expansion early on because there's such a great distance here between the two that any moving force will be it will be so small until you get a proxy pylon set up, and there is no proxy pylon set up around here. A stalker just moving around on the field, seeing if he can snipe that SCV, but no, he's not going to. Look at him, so happy. Gonna take that watchtower and leave. Now he finds that the SCV sees this Nexus, and the SCV is going to see the 2 gates added on here, but no robotics facility yet. Oh, actually, not even harvesting on this assimilator. What is he going for here? I'm not sure what he's doing. No gas. Nope, gas has been mined from here, and he does see that. But that's very interesting right there. That stalker able to snipe that SCV. Not really snipe, but, you know, it's whatever. The sentry now out on the field, gonna stop any sort of harassment here at the front with those clutch force fields. Some Marines here, sizable enough to take out those probes real easy, and Marines trying to kite against a stalker here, but that's not gonna work. Now gonna do some micro here between the vents. They don't really want to deal with that because, well, they can have instant vision here. This is exactly where Marines like fighting against stalkers. It's because the stalkers they can't see past here, and now the stalker is now moving to take these watchtowers once again, just seeing what's going on. GSL right there. Wow, those those people really know how to advertise. This is a GSL map. You can tell because there's GSL right there, right next to the watchtower. Oh, a sizable force of Marines here. Could take out this stalker instantaneously. They do. Easy win here. Now, something that that people enjoy on this map is its openness. There are not too many chokes here. This right here. There's a choke here. There's a choke here. But it isn't a small choke. This is a fairly, I think, 3 force fields will take care of that. Real simple like, but that's quite a bit of energy even to fight in those chokes. And all these little things add up in the end. This Marine with 5 HP, standing in the center, he's saying, he's telling the doctors, no, I'm gonna live for a long time. There is no way that you guys just don't understand me. I am gonna live a long and healthy life. I am a Marine. I live strong, semper fi, can't deny, all sorts of good stuff like that. These Marines moving out, actually only Marines for aLive. Medevac's now on the way to strengthen that, and he does see the observer and snipes it just barely. The Zealot Sentry heavy army here. Factory moving across the field as fast as it possibly can. The little factory that could, and he can, that's what's going on. Another observer is on the field. Does he only have one now? Yes, he does. He only has one, and that one is going to be important. That SCV not living long. He wakes up to a very nasty surprise. The Marines moving out. Gonna take that watchtower and just posturing in the most offensive position that he possibly can without losing too many guys. We'll see if he decides. This observer, if he's not careful, could get sniped. The Zealot goes down before it gets its second hit off. That's always tough as a Zealot. Oh, and Stem gets done. He's gonna try and snipe this sentry. It doesn't go down. No, it does. 5 Marines for a sentry. Was it worth it? They got a Zealot, so they're pretty cost efficient. But no, a double drop here. Going to take down a pylon, and he's gonna escape. But one of the medevacs could go down. Oh, both of the medevacs could go down here. Oh, he's just doing drops here for those sentries, wasting their force field energy to save themselves, and that is possibly going to help out later on. As I spoke about the chokes, do not really favor much of anyone. If you can just get a concave in one of these chokes, the chokes are so big though, it's not really funny. Also, I always thought this was kind of interesting, is that they had a random creep tumor. This is a good idea. Preventing the expansion with new means. Another double drop gonna be up here, but these stalkers, zealots, and stuff are still in position. Is he gonna move those away before this drop commences? I don't know. This Marine taking out that probe before he gets into the site, which means, oh, all this stuff means everything. He has just blinded Squirtle. Squirtle doesn't know if his opponent, no, he does know if his opponent has an expansion because of this observer. The observer also sees these marauders moving out on the field. They don't have concussive shells quite yet. Research is almost complete, as well as in researching attack level 1, and our Protoss player Squirtle has started researching Protoss attack level 1 and armor 1, as well as getting the Templar archives in the charge, which means he is going to be in for a great surprise, or the Terran is, because he's going this pure Marine Marauder ball, and that, if the Storms can just eat them alive. If, speaking of alive, can he do it? Yes, Storms will eat aLive. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. The factory's still surviving somehow. This factory chilling out like a boss. It even looks like a little robot here with the eyes and the mouth. Yes, definitely a real factory here. It's just showing why Terrans are the best. Expansion's going down for both players. Actually, aLive has his up and running sooner than Squirtle does, but Squirtle has... No, actually, Squirtle doesn't have more forces either. He's teched up. Both players are going heavy tech, and aLive is doing exactly what he should do. He's making that Ghost Academy just in case, because I think he's seen the storm. He's seen that means that storm will be on the field. But what happens when storms have been used up? They turn into Archons, and they do as much damage as they want to. This factory gonna move out on the field here. Seeing the army once again. He's just viewing here like a boss. No observer on the field, but that is a lot of High Templar. Are there enough ghosts to deal with this? He does have Mobius Reactor on the way, but is it in time? Does he have enough ghosts here to deal with this army? The answer is maybe. No, he doesn't have any ghosts yet, so the answer is no. He needs to buy his time. Oh, actually, Squirtle gonna go to see if there's a fourth base. This SCV wants to make that fourth base, but if Squirtle moves in over here, he's gonna find out that, oh, this SCV's tempting fate here, moving out behind, seeing where those High Templar are, and it's looking pretty bleak here for aLive. aLive's positioning here is terrible. Unable to escape with the SCVs. No, a few of them are able to escape through those force fields. But, wow, the orbital command is still around. Some ghosts moving out on the field. Needs to be careful with them. The thing about ghosts and High Templar are, they are their worst enemies. They are like rivals. You have the feedback from the Templar, you have the storm from the Templar, but you have the snipe from the ghosts. And oh, just a small task force gonna take out one with just that one Marauder roasting. Look at him. Oh, poor guy. He didn't stand a chance. And oh, the observer gets taken out once again. Does he have another observer on the field? Good, he does. But will he manage this factory? Oh, actually, that means that the observer's over here, right? Yes, it's right there. They need a way to track these units, so you can like look on here and then click on one of them and find them. But no, actually trying to force an engagement here. aLive is putting Squirtle out of position with this factory, and he might just push forward. No, it just explodes, flying parts everywhere, doing what they have to. Oh, it just all disappeared here. Scanning to see if there's an observer, and no, the ghosts are in the front, not doing their optimal damage there. Where are they? Does he have any ghosts left? No, he does have 4. But there are 6 High Templar here. Just both players deciding that they want to be really cautious here. Doesn't want to get flanked. And the snipe goes off, but does not destroy the Templar. I think it takes 2 snipes to destroy a Templar. And now he's going to be kiting around here with these units. But where are the storms? The storms have not gone down. There is no energy for storms. That's why. Did he EMP? Maybe he EMTP'd. And that is absolutely huge. He might just take this game. Right now, he could take this game. He's down so much supply here. Squirtle on 4 bases. He doesn't have enough units. And dodging all these storms. Wow. I am surprised that he just took this, he just made it look like taking candy from a baby. The The Archon's still alive, though, however. No, it dies. Finally, Squirtle is able to clean this up here. Oh, no, but the reinforcements have arrived. This Colossus is still alive. This is Colossal. Yes, it's from the same word origins. I can do that. I'm English. And now, finally able to fend it off for good. If he can keep the medevac count, though, down, though. Oh, and a drop here. What is here to respond? Just some cannons. Maybe. Oh, and the probes getting taken out here. Oh, and Archon instantly forming there, seeing there's so much to do. Squirtle is behind so far. He has lost 2 games. He's only won 1. He needs to win the next 2 in order to move on, and he's not doing all that well. His engagement at the beginning of the game did not favor him. He did not destroy this orbital command, and that has cost him. He does have plenty of mining bases, though. Oh, another High Templar getting sniped down. These units just have not been to their full effectiveness. He's been unable to procure an army of such a great size. He's been unable to build an army of great size, and there are more reinforcements here. The thing about charge lots is they have an instant, a for-sure hit as long as they survive. Fighting still, killing all these Archons. The Colossus is unable to take care. This is the Thermal Lance upgraded. Yes, it is. And even more units here. Oh, now he wants to protect this forward pylon, but might cost him. This Colossus doesn't go down. No, 6 HP remains, and he's able to push forward. What is his opponent's reaction? He can't afford to produce? Or is that what's going on? No, he's mined out in the natural. He's mined out in the main. Oh my goodness, this might just, he might just whittle down his enemy by attrition. If Squirtle is able to prevent him from taking another base, then he could absolutely take this game. But it's still up in the balance. Wow, Squirtle does still have a mining natural here. He doesn't have any minerals in his main base, though, at all. Needs to get these probes moved somewhere. If he wants to, he can do what he wants to. He takes 2 of them. This probe saying, smell you later, bro. I'm just going to stand here by this Nixus because I hear the Nixus is where it's at. And that's exactly what happened. No, I don't think any engagements are going on here, but a Marine up here going to spot if he decides to go for a 5th, and aLive thinks this is so, and he has a huge force of Marines. Squirtle actually ahead in supply here, taking this phenomenally. Squirtle slightly out of position. He sees there's a huge force here, and aLive might just leave. Packing up his bags and getting out of there. Uh-oh. Leaving 4 Marines behind to die. They're trying to save Private Ryan, and now he realizes they are there. No, actually, maybe he did that on purpose, or maybe it was unintentional. I don't know. We'd have to ask him, but this game has been so long that there really isn't much to do. He hasn't produced many ghosts. Since then, he has 4 ghosts, which is a good amount of ghosts. Actually, finally on the way for a Protoss player. He spots the observer instantly. aLive has been so proactive with that observer spotting power, but I think he needs to have more ghosts. I think the optimal, against Protoss, the optimal amount of ghosts is, well, optimal, maybe not optimal, but the most effectiveness I've seen is when you can get 9 or 10 ghosts in your army, you're absolutely deadly. you can't do much. And something I'd like to see also is if he went for, oh, these Marines need to back up, is if he went for the nukes and went for a cloak. He doesn't have cloak yet. He doesn't have nukes at all, so he can't do any defensive nukes, he can't do any offensive nukes. And look, Squirtle has a 200 army. He's maxed out, and he's now making he's now spreading out his army, so he gets a concave in here. This Marine checking up to see exactly what's up, moving forward, stemming to his death. He's roasting again. All these Marines roast, and there is a huge, let's take a look at the unit count. His Viking production is so huge, but he only has one medevac, which means that these units, once they get stormed, they're dead. These Templar moving to their death. The storms did not complete, and aLive has to GG. His medevac count was so low in that last battle. It was crazy. This means that we will have a game number 5 here. Squirtle has managed to tie it up the series. If he's going to have to do quite well. He has to win the next game, and also if he wants to win this series, he's also going to have to win the next match, because he did come from the losers bracket. We'll see how he manages to do this. I am Pro Newbie Force 5, and I will see you guys next time.